What's going on, people? So, as the title says, I have some Roosevelt shirts I'm going to open up. I haven't done any of these unboxing or reviews in a while because I was going to do them and I was like waiting on like the next order to come in or whatever so I could just lump them all together. And then I just kept ordering stuff and ordering stuff. So I kept waiting and waiting. So, there's been a bit of a drought lately, kind of, sort of. But everything's here that needs to be here for now. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Though, I mean, I do have some stuff coming in, I guess, in a few days, but I don't know. I'm just going to get this stuff open because I'm not even sure if I'm going to do reviews on all of it or not. Because they're basically all very much the same, right? It's like, it's all the same shirt, just different colors, right? It'd be like having like 85 pairs of Jordan 5s or something and talking about all of those. Like, at a certain point, it becomes like, dude, what are you doing? So, either way, actually, this one of the bamboo ones. Very nice. So we're just gonna jump on into this, right? But if you're like one of those people who generally just likes to watch shoe related content, I get it. This is not a video for you. So let's go ahead, open this thing up here. So this is probably gonna take forever, but whatever. So this is gonna be one of the bamboo releases. So when I say that, that just means this is slightly different material. They still, to me, fit the same. They just feel very different because this one is like significantly lighter feeling and more breathable. It's very cool. And there is a little sticker down in there, right? So there's that. Keep this thing going along, right? And as far as the sizing, I'll say this right now. They did change the sizing chart on the webpage. It used to just show you the shirts and then show you like the dimensions of it. Now they just show you like a person and they show you like dimensions of the body. And then there's a little chart at the bottom that says, okay, well, if you're small, like it like, or if you're this range to this range, get small. This range to this range, medium. So you still got to do some math or whatever, just kind of like know your body or whatever. But all that said, I still find that they fit like every other shirt of this style that I buy, which is basically any other shirt. So do whatever makes sense to you. If it doesn't work out, return policy is pretty good. Got another sticker down in there. Let's all go to the lobby bar. So, and this one, it's going to be one of those all over prints. So it's from the Lion King thing, right? So that's why you got all that stuff. Let me bring that down. There you go. So you got that and a lot of stuff happening. And then it's going to be the same on the back. I saw this one. I wanted it. And I was like, whenever they released this one, because they released like their first wave of Lion King shirts, like the first three all by themselves. And then that one came along at some other point. So click on that. And they didn't tell you when it was going to happen. Well, they didn't tell you what date, but like they give you, I think they give you like at least 24 hours notice, like maybe like a day and a half or something. So then I was able to jump online at the right time and take care of that. So I think it was, actually that one might have been one of those like noon releases, kind of like their drop zone releases, but I honestly don't remember. What? And none of this is looking familiar. Like, there's a lot of shirts here. If you actually watch this whole thing, you're going to see a lot of stuff. So, take from that what you will. So, there's the sticker for this one, right? If I do videos of these things, you'll get better shots. But so this is going to be just a Transformer shirt, right? All around. Got a couple of different dudes in there. Bring that in a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Move that really slow like. I feel like that's everybody because after a certain point the pattern does just repeat. So there we go. I'm going to start putting these back in the bags. It'll make it a little easier to clean up later because it's going to be quite the mess. And it's weird because like I buy all this stuff and then I don't always remember what all of it is. Sticker. I don't really remember what all of it is, and now I'm opening this stuff, and some of these things I don't even remember like coming out, right? So this one, I do remember this one because I liked it. It has like the little Grimlock guy, kind of hiding in these flowery bushes and whatnot. So I do remember this one because I thought, well, that's pretty fantastic. But some of this other stuff, like that other one that was in this bag, not even a little bit, not at all. And I do have a couple. I'm not going to pull those out because they're too far away. They're right there, but that's like 6 feet away or something, and I'm not doing it. But I did get a couple from San Diego. I was out there for San Diego Comic-Con not too long ago. I think I put up a post about that, maybe. Yeah, I did. So I was out there, and they often have their own little, what do you call it, like exclusives, right? So I picked up 4 of the 5 that they did. Let's see, that one's nice. I don't even remember what the last one was, honestly. My memory can be pretty all right, but this stuff is all short term, just like it disappears super fast, right? But I'm sure it was nice. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it, right? I mean, when these things are coming in, these are some pricey shirts. I don't know if you've ever been to the webpage, but you know, it's not the kind of money you spend on something that you're just like, yeah, this might be okay. No, trying to get this, see if I need to take the sticker out, and I do if I want to show you because it's kind of folded over. So there you have Leisure Club's got I was about to say a swan. That's a flamingo. I don't know why I was going to say swan. And then this one, also of the bamboo style, right? So this must be a bamboo bag then, because I remember a couple of these coming out all at once. And I do like it. It's got like a little summertime sort of look to it, right? Got some palm trees and all that stuff going on. Very cool. But as I was saying, with the San Diego thing, so every day they would have a new shirt, and one of those days I think they had a Naruto one, and I don't do that, right? That's not really my style. But the other days they had stuff I was into. So I think there was a Dragon Ball Z one, which I'm not really a fan of, but I used to like it in high school, and so that was relevant then. So I still kind of am okay with it, but I don't watch it anymore. There's a sticker for that. What was the other one? Let's see. There was a Deadpool one, which you may have seen if you saw my little short clip about the movie. There's that one. There was a normal flowery one that they often do that. Kind of like this. They'll take a flowery design and they'll just do one for wherever they're doing little conventions and things like that. So another bamboo style, right? But they put them up and, you know, it's like, okay, well, on this day, you can get this one if you come to the booth early enough, or, well, not early enough, but if it sells out, it sells out. But it's not like you have to be there at a certain time or you don't get it. It's not like it's only for like 20 minutes. No, it's out there for the whole show, all 4 days of Comic-Con. And when you're me and you wear smalls, you're usually in luck because there's a lot of bigger people in the world. Roosevelt Roosevelt sticker. So I'm generally pretty good. And this one is, again, another bamboo shirt. So I don't know what you would even call that design. It's kind of like some flowers in there, I guess, something like that. I liked the color. It was different, and I thought, you know what? I don't have anything like that. I should get that too. And that being that, like I was saying a second ago, if you don't really for sure want something, you probably shouldn't spend so much money on it. But once you start buying these things, especially if it's a release day and you see like 2 things you already want, that third one that looks like it's probably okay is going to be like, oh yeah, that's fine too. Let's put that in the cart. Because that last one, looking at it now, if it released by itself, that might still be in their warehouse. But it's not bad. I like the colors of it, but the design is just kind of leaves a little bit to be desired, right? Now what is this? So there, let me get this out here. Oh, that's a new one. A lot of these are new ones. That's going to be some dog, you know, with a little, you call it, yeah, the steering wheel thing for ships, whatever. I feel like there's a term for that. And this, whatever this shirt is, I honestly do not remember. I'm thinking it's from their summer pack. Because this is just like a standard, yeah, it is. It's from the summer collection that they did a little while ago. Which one was this? They do have names on these things. So this would be Top of the World, like TAPA, right? Little play on words sort of deal there. So that's what that one was. That was the other thing. Like I needed to get all these open, so if I do the reviews on them, I can lump them all together. So I can do the summer collection, the bamboo collection, Transformers, Lion King. I can just put them all together. I do remember this one. I think this is Black Hole Sunflower. Yeah, because I was a big fan of the Black Hole Sun song when it first came out back in, God, like 7th grade or something, maybe 6th. Yeah, so when I saw this one, I was like, oh, that's a cool look. And they said, oh, Black Hole Sunflower. And I was like, yeah, That's happening. So here we are. Here's this one, right? Nothing too crazy going on. Pretty subtle design, unlike some of the other ones that I tend to buy. But you got to have both styles, right? On this one, once again, with the lobby sticker, I think we just saw that not too long ago, right? I feel like we did. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Toss that over there. Keep going. This one has like some glue on it or something. Not sure what that's all about. One other thing I'll say that is kind of convenient down here on the bag, because they all come in these Ziploc bags. It tells you what the shirt model is and all that stuff. So that can be handy if you're like buying a bunch of stuff and then you got to do some returns or whatever, and you want to keep the bag with the actual shirt. Yeah, it's labeled, so that's kind of nice. This one, I don't remember what this one is called. Did I buy this one twice? I feel like that's going to be a thing to figure out later. I don't know. This shirt right here, I remember seeing it and thinking this one could be fine to have, but I didn't get it with like the rest of the pack, whatever pack that was. If I'm thinking of the right shirt, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. So I might have to keep this one to the side because there's some reason, unless this is just the order, because when it came out, the stuff that it came out with, I bought a bunch of that. And this one, I think, was, I want to say it goes with that other pack over there of shirts that's buried. I think that was just the fourth one. And I bought it because I was like, well, I already got the other three. May as well just get the fourth. This I definitely want. Yeah, that's what happened. This one I definitely wanted because it's got like the capybaras on it. And that just seemed like something to have. I mean, right? Like maybe you would have done the same. Maybe not. I don't know. But I saw it, I liked it, and I was sold basically right off of that. And so, in case anybody's wondering, there's a dinosaur playing basketball. In case anybody's wondering, like these shirts, I don't wear them like on normal day-to-day life or whatever for the most part, but I wear them to work, right? Because we're supposed to have like collared shirts. They got that whole thing going on. Makes you look professional, I guess. I don't know. And I figured, well, if that's all you guys are looking for, I can do that. But I can also like have some freedom to do something that is more in line with what I'm into. Because a lot of people will just wear like a plain like polo style shirt or like a flannel style shirt or just solid colors, maybe some stripes or something. But for me, I tend to be into a little more other stuff. Actually, I just had a shirt on like this the other day. So this package comes from Fanatics. Like they are the WWE people now as far as merchandise goes, and they sell a lot of jerseys and stuff, fanatics.com. But for some reason, they also sell Roosevelt shirts. I don't know why. This one has nothing to do with anything that I associate them with, but it's pretty cool. And I see now that this one is different enough that it's okay to have, right? Because I have one that is basically the same thing that I just wore on Friday, but it's blue, right? Because I was breaking out those Rocco's Modern Life shoes. Is there not a sticker in here? Guess not. That's different. Oh, well. Yeah, so there's no sticker in there. But yeah, so I saw that one, and I thought, this could be something to have too, right? And then they had a sale, and I was like, well, I guess this is the time to do it. And that is a large, look at this thing. Like, that is a large tag on here, right? Little VHS design. It's kind of cool, though. And this one right here is very much the same as that, but with a slight change because it's more Halloween related. So when you look in there, you'll see a lot of that stuff going on. I'll just scroll through this real quick for you, bringing it on. Maybe you caught some of that. You can see the Halloween designs in there. So now I have basically 3 of these Nickelodeon mashup shirts, but they're all different, and that makes it okay, right? Let's see here. I'm not a fan of this whole double bagging thing. Where like, well, not double bag, but it's like wrapped around, and it's just weird. It's just weird to me. So let's go ahead and see what's in this one. We're about at the halfway point. Like I said, it's a lot of shirts to get through here. And okay, well, this one isn't even a shirt. I mean, a Roosevelt shirt. This is a normal SummerSlam t-shirt, right? Undertaker. The reason I bought this is because I was going to go to SummerSlam this year, but then decided against it. So before I decided against it, I decided I should buy some SummerSlam shirts because I already have one from whenever I went to the Nashville one. But I thought maybe get something more up to date. So I did, and then we decided, my friend and I, who I often go to like wrestling events with, decided not to go. So whatever. The hamburger one, that's an old one. So this is like the SummerSlam shirt, right? It's got a bunch of the logos in there. There was, what is it, 2015? In 2015, like I wanted to go to SummerSlam that year because that was the year that I had gone to all the other big ones. So I went to Royal Rumble in Philadelphia, WrestleMania was California, and I went to Survivor Series that was Atlanta. But I missed SummerSlam because of work stuff, which was stupid because it was all for nonsense reasons. And so that sucked. And I thought to myself, I don't think I'm ever going to make another attempt at going to all four of the big WWE pay-per-views because it's expensive, man. It really is. But either way, SummerSlam. There's a whole bunch of designs of like the various logos over the years. I have a WrestleMania style shirt somewhere. It might be in one of these bags actually. So maybe you'll be seeing that soon. I don't know. I'll keep this thing to the side just in case. But let's keep on going here. Open up this next bag because this is the last shirt of the third stack, and then that last stack looks to have 6 in it. So we have at least like probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 more shirts to get through. Oh, well, what do you know? Here's the WrestleMania one. That worked out perfectly. In the plainest bag I've ever seen. Like, even the original ones, I think, had something on them. Whatever. Let's go ahead and open this thing up, see what's going on inside. Now, this one, what's a sticker there? Plain sticker. That one's not anything special. So this shirt originally came out for WrestleMania weekend, which was Philadelphia this year. They also had a floral style shirt, and that one was just done in like, what's that, the Philadelphia football team colors, because that's where the event was. So originally I thought that I was only going to be able to get this shirt if I went to Philadelphia. So I was going to ask a friend of mine who lives nearby, can he go stop at the convention center, pick it up for me? But he said like he could, but then it was going to be like kind of inconvenient. I was like, don't do it, dude. I have plenty of shirts. Do not worry about it. And now I have it anyway because Fanatics had it. So there you go. Same thing as before. Not as busy as the SummerSlam one. As you see, it just has a bunch of like the WrestleMania logos deep in there. And I've gone to a couple of these. I was supposed to go to the Tampa one. It didn't quite work out. I went to, let's see, in 2010, and then 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 2022. Yeah, those are the ones that I went to. WrestleManias. So it's cool, you know, walk away with some interesting memories and whatnot, see some cool stuff happen once in a while, sit through a lot of stuff that you don't care about because those events take forever and they're not all like solid all throughout. They're doing better nowadays. They used to put on like a 4, 5, 6 hour thing, a 6 hour pay-per-view, but there'd be like maybe like 30 minutes worth of stuff you wanted to see, and then that was it. I'm like, well, this is not a great use of my time. All right, this one is, oh, there's no thing up here, like the little thing where how you get into the bag. So that's going to be a problem. There we go. Yeah, you know, like the little Ziploc tab at the top. They don't have one on here. Weird. But of all the shirts I bought, this is the first time when like one of the bags has had a problem. Remember that guy from a little bit ago? Maybe. If you were here, maybe you do. This is another Lion King shirt, right? I don't remember what it's called, but you know, from the far end, you know, you look at it, it's like, okay, it's got some designs or whatever. Then once you get in there, then you see what's really going on, right? That dude walking around with his buddies and stuff. And it's going to be the same thing on the back. I think you probably caught on to that by now, right? What you see on the front is what you see on the back. So pretty cool. I saw that one. I think I didn't get that one initially, right? I think that was a sale item because sometimes they have sales, which is good. And I want to say that's when I got it because I went back to the webpage to order this one. The sticker is in the inside. It's because when I went back to the site to get this one, I figured I might as well get that one too. See, this was a restock thing. Like they didn't originally have it when I bought the other Lion King shirts. So I saw this one later and thought, oh, that's kind of cool, right? It's just like the bugs, like slimy yet satisfying, right? So I saw that and then I thought, well, I'm gonna get this. Why not? And that's when I saw that one and thought, okay, yeah, since this is here, let's go ahead and do it. Actually, you know what? That one is probably going to be in here twice. Now that I think about it, because I bought it on sale, but I had bought it originally before that when it wasn't on sale, and I forgot that I had it. So yeah, you probably will see that one twice. But that's the thing about like not opening this stuff or just buying so many things in general. You just lose track of stuff. Okay, getting into something that was somewhat more recent. This is a CM Punk shirt with no, oh, there it is, with a little swordfish sticker, right? I don't know if I've shown that one today yet. So they did a SummerSlam release again, right? But this one, for this time around, was just like this one and like a Cody Rhodes shirt and something that I didn't want. I think this was the only one that I cared for, so it's the only one that I got out of it. But there you go. It's just like CM Punk just doing that, right? Being CM Punk. Which last night apparently involved losing a big match and such. Not to spoil anything, but it's a little late now. I've already said it. So I wasn't thrilled about how that played out, but you know, it does make for an interesting story. You got to keep those layers going, right? You got to build something for later. Because if they just went in there and he just won or just lost straight up, then it's a little weird. That's usually like something at Payback or whatever that thing is. The one after WrestleMania is when usually things end. Let's see, and here's this one, and that's just like a Roosevelt sticker. Well, they're all Roosevelt sticker, aren't they? So there's that. Got some fish in here. This is from the, I forget what they called it. I think it might have just been called like the fishing pack or something like that. I bought these shirts like the rest of this pack like a while ago. And this was one that I liked and I just never really pulled the trigger on until recently for some reason. When I kept looking at it and I was like, you know what? Next time I'm on there, since apparently I do actually want this because I keep coming back to it. Next time I'm on this site buying something, I'm getting it. And that's what happened. Now, okay. All right, got a couple of, this is a hefty bag here. Not like hefty like the brand, but hefty as in heavy. So, got a little angry taco guy going on there, right? And this is a Street Fighter shirt, which I saw somebody with this, and I thought to myself, like, that's a cool shirt. I should get that, you know? And then I thought about it later, and I'm like, wait, I think I did get that one. I think I just haven't opened it yet. So there you go. This is up to date as of the new Challengers, which is the last time I was good at a Street Fighter game. And that's the one where like Vega and Cammy and somebody else debuted. What was the guy's name? T-Hawk? You know? Oh, wait, was Vega? No, I think Vega was already there. But either way, that was the one where like those people came into it for the first time. What is this? Like, this is a, look at this bag. That's something different. Let's go ahead and open that. They just have tape on it, which is kind of weird in a way. This might be an older release or something like that. Sometimes they have those, and you can kind of tell by the packaging. So, Coon Flex style Savage Land things. So we're just going to turn that around, show you the back end. So you got Wolverine fighting Sauron, and then Wolverine again. And yeah, so it's just a lot of that happening. But, you know, it was on sale. That's how I got this one. So I was totally fine with whatever the sale price was because I'd seen it many times before and just didn't care enough to actually get it. But, you know, if you put something decent on sale, then it becomes something pretty cool. So you buy it. All right. And another sticker there. What is that? No, that's upside down. That's what that is. There you go. It's a coconut with some stuff in it. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. It seems like it'd be weird to drink out of a coconut. It seems like it'd be messy. This is a Labyrinth shirt. You can't quite tell. Let's flip that around so you don't have stuff in the way. So there you go, Labyrinth. See, there's David Bowie or Jareth right there in the middle and all his little goblin buddies. That's what's going on here, right? But there is a Labyrinth sticker right there. Well, it's not a sticker, but it's a tag. So there's that. Go ahead and move along. And like I was saying, here it is, right? Another one of these Hakuna Matata stickers or shirts. And it's got like the guy doing the splits in there, right? Which seems to be a common thing because I've pulled out a lot of those already. What was this one? Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to find out which order makes sense and do a return because I don't need both of these. As you see, like there's two of them, right? Don't need both, and I don't know anybody that can also fit my size, so otherwise I might just let it go. Because, you know, sometimes that's the thing to do, right? You end up with more than one of something. Just pay it forward and just move on. But, you know, again, I don't know a lot of people, I guess, so there is that Roosevelt sticker. This one I had wanted for a while. It's the Trapper Keeper set. Well, it's from the Trapper Keeper set. I forget what they call this one, but this was the one that stood out to me. I waited too long and it sold out in my size, but I went a half size, not a half size up. It's the shoe thing. But I went up to the medium and I was like, okay, well, this should be fine then because I did that on the Mr. T shirt and on that Godzilla shirt. Worked out fine then. It's a very small difference. If you look at the dimensions, of a medium versus like a small or whatever, it's not a whole lot. And where the difference was, I was like, you know what? This may not even really be noticeable. It might just be like an on-paper thing. And I've done videos with me in mediums and smalls, whichever video that was. So you can see it for yourself if you want to, and you'll look at it and go, oh, yeah, still fits about the same. A little more relaxed of a look, I guess you could say. But dimensions-wise, they're pretty much on par with each other. They're mighty things. That's one of their Roosevelt slogans. And so here's this. This is the Powerline shirt, right? So if anybody out there has seen the Goofy movie, you might remember this guy from that. And he kind of reminds me of the guy from, what's that band called? Lawrence Day and the Time. So Lawrence Day, right? Saw him a couple years ago. Actually, I might have seen him twice. Yeah. I saw him up here. Well, actually, yeah, I saw him up here. Well, close to Virginia Beach or whatever. And he came back again for that same event, like, gosh, I guess it was about like 10 years later or something like, well, not 10, maybe like 6 or 7. Came back a little later, played the same event. Good time once again. All right. And now, what's going on in here? Does this sound as noisy as it sounds to me? Because it sounds like these bags are making like all the noise. So there's a Roosevelt sticker, like that's the guy himself, right? Stay wild, ride rough. What does that even mean? I don't even know. This is the Turtlecation shirt, right? It's like a turtle vacation. I guess that's what you call that. Put that thing around for you. So there you go, Ninja Turtles, and they're just kind of doing whatever they're doing. I remember like getting to work once and somebody saw me in a shirt like this with a bunch of like crazy crap on it. I'm like, oh, you guys do like Hawaiian shirt day on today? Is it Friday? Because it's Friday or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, I don't think so. I just wear this stuff every day. And they're like, oh, well, that's weird. Well, they didn't say that, but they kind of gave me a look like, oh, interesting. And I guess that was the sticker that fell out for this right there. So it's like a sea creature trying to take over some boat. And this is a Ninja Turtle shirt also. It's like I think it's called like the original sketch, right? Birth of the Turtles. So when you look at that one, you're just seeing like a lot of the original artwork that they did when they were just coming up with the idea for Ninja Turtles, right? So this would have been a nice one to have if I, wanted to wear some of these shirts at Comic-Con or something. Because I definitely devoted a lot of my time to Ninja Turtle things while I was there. I'm a big fan, so it's hard to not go to those. And like Kevin Eastman's gonna be there, and they're talking about like all the new stuff coming around, like the new books and everything. It's just a good time, right? It's not so much that I care about being there and hearing this news first. It's just these are the things that I'm into, and if I get to go and hear stuff straight from the people who are making the stuff, it just makes it a kind of a cool thing, I don't care so much to put the effort in for like the Hall H things, like where they talk about guess who's going to be playing Doctor Doom, or look at the next Fantastic Four, or this. Like, that is cool. I've done that when Doctor Strange was coming around and Black Panther and stuff, but it's just a lot of effort, and I'm not about it. So, a lot of effort, that is, just in general. Dare mighty things, like I was saying. I want things to be easy, Is that too much to ask? And this is it's Very Outdoorsy is what this was called, right? So it's got this bear on there just kind of walking around doing bear stuff, playing guitar, sleeping, fishing, the great outdoors, just living his life, being free, looking for John Candy or something. Remember that movie? Did anybody see that movie, The Great Outdoors with John Candy? It's kind of an older one, but I like it a lot. And this one, okay, this looks very familiar, but we're ending things with the same thing we started with, which is a bamboo shirt. So that's something. And there's that. This is Roosevelt's some kind of ooze thing. This should have been with a Ninja Turtles one. So this shirt, actually no, this is the Kunu Flex version of a bamboo shirt that I already have. So this is also from that trophy fishing pack, right? Like I was talking about before. So there you go. There's that. Same thing as you may have seen before, but one of the differences between the Kunu Flexes and the bamboos and such is that the Kunu Flexes are significantly more vibrant because it's a different material, right? So you can kind of print right on there or whatever, and your colors come out how you intended them to. Also makes for some extra clear text. If you ever saw the video I did with the comparison with the panda shirt and whatever other shirt was in that video, I bought two shirts, and I bought the Kunu Flex and the bamboo of both ones. I did like a little comparison. Yeah, the Kunu Flexes are super easy to read, very very vibrant, but the bamboos feel better, and depending on the design, you don't really need all those vibrant colors anyway. So wearability wise, I would much rather wear a bamboo one than a Kunu Flex one, though I have no actual complaints about either. So there's that. I've done it. I'm going to start closing this thing out. If anybody has anything they want to say to me or ask me or whatever, this is that window. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I have a whole bunch of crap to clean up here, and I do have a few reviews I plan to edit. I've already done all the pictures and the videos for them. I just need to make them presentable to the public. So hopefully I'll stop being lazy and start like doing some YouTube stuff, right? It's just that sometimes like the YouTube stuff feels unproductive because, what do I really get out of this sometimes? Not a whole lot, honestly. It's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it's not like this isn't keeping the lights on over here, right? I have a real job. This is just a hobby. So yeah, that's why stuff kind of rolls out slowly sometimes, in case you wanted that little background information. So there's that. I'm going to head on out. Thanks for the people who just stopped in to listen to me rant and whatever about shirts. rsvlts.com. They probably have something you like. Go check it out, or don't. There's a lot of other stuff on the internet that you could be looking at too. So, do whatever. Later, people.